Hi, I'm Austin Walters. I'm a senior in computer science at the University of Illinois. I am currently working in Tim Brettle's lab as an undergraduate researcher. And a little bit about myself. I've always been interested in wearable technology. I like to play the saxophone, have a naked cat, and played soccer a long time. I've worked in the healthcare industry for about 5 years. Since I was 15, I helped develop a database for AHS. And most recently, I worked at Capital One. Okay, so I have the Emotive EEG headset. Already put the saline on. You can see a little button going for the battery. So I just put this on because I have a lot of hair under the hair. And now just to test it real quick, I'm going to open up the driver, a little application, which is somewhere. This is probably the 15th or 16th time I'm reading Frankenstein to test this application. So that's cool.
You still get
So I'm actually going to just end it right here. So what I do is I click on statistics, and you can see that I've only read a little bit. Now these statistics and whatnot are a lot better in a newer version of my application, which is not designed currently to work with this headset. So as of right now, this previous read the entire book, and as you can see, there's pages. Sometimes you can see I'm very interested. It declines. What I actually found that usually the mass of people walking into the room. In this case, for Frankenstein, I'm not going to have any scores that are relevant right now. Again, I was pretty bored, so the scores aren't going to be all that different. And this was the first time I read Alice in Wonderland, which is actually a pretty good book. I was like, okay, how can we use this technology to create a business? And one of the business ideas I came up with was for publishers or for marketers or people in the health industry or tutors to basically A/B test various books or advertisements, and for teachers to how they should present the material so to help students learn, and actually whether or not the students are actually even reading their books. So we should be able to track all of that with this, how interested they are, etc. And it should actually be able to be used to create better textbooks or to see A/B test books for publishers and see which one would be worth more money, which one would be considered better. We could do this actually relatively cheaply. So since these headsets, even the one I'm wearing right now, which was produced in 2009, it only costs about $500. So we only need a sample size of, say, 300 people to actually read a book, and we'll have enough statistical information to determine whether or not that book, where that book loses readers' interests, or basically how successful it will be, how much attention they give to it. And that's really what makes a book sell, is how interested people are. And so the application Alpha Books is what I developed. I also created an open source version called Open Books, which does not have the EEG capability, but we can still track how long a person spends on a page, etc. And we should be able to categorize those people combined with the EEG information to determine, say, recommendations we can make, or hopefully create correlations to help people who don't have EEGs determine if they have ADD or something like that.